I'm here in Glasgow, just coming to the end of the first week of COP26. The UK is the president this year, and we are hosting an enormous set of activities. We had world leaders here on Monday and Tuesday setting out their ambitious, in most cases, contributions to net zero, helping us to try and achieve the great challenge that the Paris Agreement is, that we keep global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees. A lot of really positive messaging. China and India perhaps still slower to the table, but making small steps. Other countries really pushing forwards, but really importantly, and perhaps my role most importantly here, is talking about the adaptation and resilience part of the work that the UNFCCC is driving to help us get to grips with climate change, working with those developing countries who are at the sharp end of climate shocks, helping to drive programs, access to finance to support all those communities, but especially women and girls and marginalised groups, Indigenous communities, who are much more likely both to be affected and indeed to die in the case of climate shocks. So some really important conversations going on. We've talked about finance, some big announcements led by the Chancellor on Wednesday, talking about youth and public empowerment today, and hearing from some of those amazing young voices. There's those who are most affected for longest, those of us who are getting on a bit. We have positions of power now, and we need to really get to grips with the challenge, but we're doing this not for us but for those who come after us. So today, some wonderful young voices shouting about what we need to do and how quickly we need to do it, and they're not wrong. Next week we'll tackle some more of those key issues about adaptation, about transport, and we will also then have the detailed negotiations reaching to a conclusion at the end of next week, and hopefully coming out with some really strong supported programs and activities from every country. The program run by the UN means every voice has equal value. That's really powerful, that has its challenges, but it's what ensures that we work as a planet to try to get to grips with this very fast moving and difficult global challenge.